My life has changed so much since I started Leap in March. And I mean, when we met, you and I, the first time we talked, I remember coming across your materials, I think on Facebook, and I watched the 30-minute free video and was like, she's telling my story. She is telling my story. I was tapping my network, but I had no idea where I wanted to go or what I wanted to do. So I was ending all of these calls, and people were like, okay, bye. But I was really at a low, and I was burnt out. I was fatigued. I couldn't see a step forward. And I joined Leap, and I just started doing the work. And little by little, opportunities just started coming my way. And, all new network got built. And, it turns out I got a new job, and it's an interim role. So we talked about like multiple leaps. This is my first leap into an interim deputy director role at the Gates Foundation. It's a 9-month position. I am having a blast. It is so much fun. And I was so scared going into it that this would be a jump to leadership that I wasn't prepared for. So ready, more than ready, and so supported in every way. I mean, surrounded by a great team, surrounded by great leadership, just literally night and day from where I was in March. So
what does it feel like when you're just in the flow? Like it just works.
yeah,
Tell me
I
more, because I
mean,
think people deserve to hear
I
this is what success feels like, right?
yeah, I mean, I can tell you, COVID was a rough period. I was working from home. I was homeschooling my kids. I was extremely stressed out. I must have read 5 books on burnout. I was like, oh, I'll figure this out. I'm gonna read my way out of this problem, right? And and then even when I got this job offer, there was literally no time downtime between the old job and the new job. And I was like, I'm in no condition to be starting a new job.
Right.
But I just want to report to everyone from my experience with burnout is that when you land in a position that is right for you, that you feel supported in, your burnout goes away. I mean, my energy levels have increased by leaps and bounds. My fatigue is gone. I'm excited to get up and work. I'm having fun. I mean, I had not had fun in my job in a couple of years. I was kind of just hit a wall, hit a plateau, and I'm having a blast right now. So
Amazing.
that's the difference. And it makes me feel like, why wouldn't we want to have fun? Why wouldn't we want to
Oh,
enjoy our
yes.
work?
When we grind, and kind of like that 9 to 5 or 9 to 8 or whatever has become
Yeah,
our norm, right?
yeah,
We don't even remember, why are we doing this? What are we trying to achieve? What is the
yeah,
big picture? Where are we heading?
yeah,
Like, how do we have fun, right? What switched?
yeah. I think part of it is those exercises where you get super clear on your must-haves, super clear on your strengths, your past, your history, what you're interested in. And I had found that I was on a team that from the outside looked like the epitome of the best place to be. It wasn't a fit for me. And now I'm on a team that I'm so energized by the content of the work and that it's so fun. It's completely aligned with my past. When you do things because it looks like from the outside it's the right thing to do, but it's not right for you, you're going to hit a wall because, eventually you just can't do something that's not a good fit for you. So you have to find the thing that fits. It wasn't the first investment that I've made. Oh my God. I just invested all of this money, all of this time, and it got me nowhere. And that's when I came across Leap and I said, this is my problem. It's not that I need more credentials. It's not that it's like, this is the work that I need to do. So your story and the pitch that I came across online just resonated with me so much that I would just had my back against the wall. I had to do something. And this is something I was so scared. The day I talked to you, I was so scared. After I committed, I was also so scared. I even called 5 of my friends and just said, I don't know what I just committed to, but it was a significant investment and I'm not even sure why I did it or what the outcome will be. But it has paid off already in leaps and bounds.
But you made that fast decision. You decided to leap in, leap
Yeah,
of faith.
yeah.
What worked for you through the journey?
I really invested the
Showed up.
time and it was perfect because it was exactly what I needed. And I'll say this too. I had a friend that was going through a coaching certification class before I joined Leap. And she was like, oh, let me give you some, as part of my training, I need to do some, free classes. So I did that, and I found the difference between the coaching I was getting from her, which was great, by the way. It was just, it was so nice to have. And Leap is that network and the accountability and the rigorous modules and the work. So it was really different and really structured, and that structure worked well for me. So the peer accountability, I've met tons of great people on Leap. It was so, I mean, every call, it would be celebrating someone's wins, or, following up and connecting with more people on LinkedIn. But I just felt my little work professional family growing, and my support team growing.
It's amazing because you show up just like the leader that you are. That's how you show up to everything in your life. That's how you show up as a leader in the gate. That's why you got this amazing opportunity. That's why, you're getting other opportunities from all over, in terms of, because you are that leader, and I think that's what's beautiful about it, because when we spot that,
Yeah.
it's really clear that, oh my God, the sky's your limit, but let's go get it.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, and I'll say too, I definitely was at a period where I had just been in middle management for so long that I was starting to feel like I had been passed over. I was like, oh, I missed it. Other people that are younger than me are getting promoted. I just missed the boat, and I'm stuck here, and I'm never going to move up and out. So
yeah. And it happened in like, I don't know, 8-10 weeks, whatever, right? Like it was like a record time. It was incredible to see it. And again, it's a testament to you and how you showed up. It's not a program. It's the program can hold your hand, but it can't carry you on our backs.
career. I really was at a point where I was so frustrated. I just thought, maybe I just quit. Maybe I just quit. Maybe I'm done. Maybe I take some time off. Maybe, and that's when I think I talked to you, and you were like, listen, you do that and you lose your relevance immediately. And you're going to have an even harder time getting back in. And so I think it was, I don't know what it was, but it was just the right time, the right place, and the right level of willingness. And you said something that I hadn't heard before. And I'd really tried every other route too.
Sometimes we think it's all education. It's about our confidence and owning our value, right?
And I think that was the first thing that I saw with you, is like, you're like, there's nothing more you need to do. It's just this mindset shift that needed to happen, really, I think.
And you decided to stick around with us too. What made you decide, I want more?
I want to be positioned for success. I want the support I want the wraparound support as I head into this new role. I want the counsel of my Leap advisors when, I'm up against a new challenge that I haven't faced before. So there was a bit of that. And then there was a bit of what's next. Like you said, it's hard for me to see beyond what the immediate thing is. But when you say, you look at me, you see there's a whole long path. I don't always see that.
Last famous words, like what would you say to people who are seeing this for the first time? They don't know us. What would you say to them?
I think we all need a coach. Honestly, that's my new opinion, is everyone needs a coach and deserves to have a coach. And because it's you brought so many insights, whether it was how to deal with the recession, how to deal with inflation, how to deal with positioning, how to deal with interviewing. I mean, you have so many insights and across such a broad number of industries that you can't get that. And you can't get that through a one-on-one coach session either. It's really the power of the Career Leap Network. I think that is so valuable. So come in, join it, get supported. I think that's the one thing I would say is, you don't have to do this alone. You don't have to navigate your career alone. You don't have to make these hard decisions on your own. And it really is possible to have the support that you need.